here, and I have the honor and pleasure of speaking and talking with Pastor Kameshia Stokes Thomas and Minister Stephen Dotson as they talk about the Central Church Love Center and all they have going on. How are you guys doing today?
We're doing good. Thank you for
doing
having us.
Thank you guys for being with us. Tell us about what you got going on.
Well, we are, after the pandemic now, just going back in person. So we're going to start off by being here about twice a month on the first and the third Sundays. And we just wanted to let everybody know that we're back and we're about to start our services again. So we start at 10 o'clock. So 10 o'clock, and we'll be at the Marriott Convention Center, and that's number 2 10th Street. And that's where we're worshiping now.
That is awesome. You know, that was a tough time during the pandemic, and so many are trying to open their doors again. Even though it's some are a little leery, it's always good to worship in the house, right?
It sure is. It sure is. We really, I took over as pastor right before the pandemic. And as soon as I got installed and we got situated, the pandemic happened. And so we've been doing ministry online, and we've been doing pretty good online, and ministry has been growing. And now we're ready to go in. So we've been meeting at the Marriott, as I said, about twice a month. We are doing our small groups. We have a small group for every day of the week, and I'll let Minister Steve expound a bit on our small groups.
That's awesome.
He's our coordinator.
Okay, on the small group things see, at the Love Center, we believe everybody should be a disciple. So first thing we do is okay, when you become a member of the Central Church Love Center, is we go through a discipleship classroom. You know, we have a curriculum that everybody goes through right there. And after you go through that, when we decide what your gifts are, because we have a program inside of this where you can take this exam and it tells you whether, you know, your gifts are, you know, some people may have a strength of being an usher, some may be a strength of being a teacher or evangelist or prophets, you know. So after you go through all those things, there are every Sunday when Pastor Kameshia preaches, sometimes when she gives me the opportunity to preach, we take sermon notes. And I take those sermon notes and I refocus them on the main points, and then I give them out to those who want to be leaders in these small groups. And then we revisit the sermon notes. And as we revisit the sermon notes, we go over and discuss them to make sure that we're getting the full point in the message that God has provided our Pastor Kameshia with.
Wow, that's a blessing. Not only are you preparing, you know, those that are coming are being called, you're also teaching, you know, and that's always important. Listen, we are so excited about what's to come. I'm excited just sitting here talking. I had a chance to chat with you guys out there, and I believe that you are on a divine assignment, and I believe that with all my heart.
Thank you,
tell us
Khadijah.
again, tell us again where we can worship with you. I know it's at 10 o'clock at the Marriott, but give us some more specifics.
It's 10 o'clock at the Marriott, and we're in the Cummings room at the Marriott. The address is number 2 10th Street. Number 2 10th Street, right here in Augusta, Georgia. And we're a growing ministry, and we're really trying to, as Minister Steve is saying, focus on discipleship and make it disciples. So as soon as someone comes in and they connect with us, we send them through that discipleship class. And the small groups, as he's saying, is really to focus on how do we make discipleship a lifestyle. And we're just really excited.
That sounds like a sermon to me. How can we make it a lifestyle? We want to thank you so much for just enlightening us on the Parade of Quartets, and we look forward to hearing more from you.
Thank you,
Okay,
Khadijah, so much.
Absolutely. Thank you.